so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say just that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
Don't be afraid, this is a low fat, and you are listening to HonestAnswerRadio.com. Now, where is the egg roll you guys promised me?
The views and opinions expressed on the Honest Answer Radio show are the opinions of Honest Answer Media and no one else. If you're hearing a syndicated broadcast of this show, don't hold it against the broadcaster. Rather, congratulate them on their openness, tolerance, and respect for the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States of America. Thank you very much.
Well, the sky is falling and it's breaking through. The walls are splitting, clean in two. It's coming down no matter what we do, but we can make things better. Oh, children, bend your knees, bow your head, pray for peace, rise again. Oh, my people, bend your knees, bow your head, pray for peace, and rise again.
Hey, welcome aboard, and thanks for tuning in to Honest Answer Radio here on HonestAnswerRadio.com, where we're punching the mainstream media in the teeth every chance we get. I'm going to be the Marty half of your dynamic hosting duo this evening.
Hi, this is Special Sammy. Oh, wait.
Well, all right.
I'm going to be the Casey half tonight.
Yeah. Let's get our occupation straight here now. This is the radio show, not the hotline. All right.
All right. I got it now.
Oh boy. Well, let's see. Here we are at Tuesday, and Thursday, before we went off the air, I had said something to the effect of everybody just hang on and let's be nice to each other and all that. And it was
nobody listened to you.
Well, dude, it was going good. Things were going okay. It was kind of a quiet weekend. I mean, other than, Egypt being on fire and everything, as far as, like, here at home goes, it was kind of quiet. Right up until yesterday, or this morning. I'll say this morning. I wake up, first thing I see this morning when I wake up is a horrible story about a young Australian student in Duncan, Oklahoma, getting gunned down while he was on an afternoon jog. That was like better than coffee for waking me up this morning, because something about that story just struck me right off the bat. I wanted to know, where was the outrage? Where, why aren't the all of the networks camped out here in Duncan, Oklahoma this morning? Why aren't I seeing this spread everywhere? That was the start of my morning. Later on, here comes a shooting at an elementary school over there, just across the line from Alabama over into Georgia. A guy shoots into an elementary school. And this idiot said he wanted to be filmed shooting at the cops. Now, those two stories are kind of going to tie together, because there's been, just from those two stories alone, tons of fallout. Tons of fallout that I'd wager aren't exactly being reported on in the mainstream. But that's not all we got. Dude, that's not all we got.
No, as a matter of fact, I haven't seen any.
Oh man, look, we got some good stuff. Phil Robertson. We had a high point today, this morning, because I got to look at a story about Phil Robertson,
which is always a good thing.
Yeah. In case you don't know, Phil Robertson, he's from the A&E's television show Duck Dynasty, the most popular show in the United States right now. And he's talking about abortion and the abortion culture that is taking over this country in huge waves. I'm not going to be able to play all of the clip because the audio's not really that good, but I kept the pertinent parts. Common Core. Now, I posted something about this yesterday on our website. Okay, Casey, it's test time.
Mm-hmm.
What is 3 times 4?
Well, that depends.
Aha.
See, on the surface, you would say 12.
Mm-hmm.
But according to the Common Core teaching practices and everything, if a child on his test said 3 times 4 equals 11, well, right answer, wrong answer, it really doesn't matter. It's all in how they got there.
Right. Dude, do we not have a packed show tonight?
I believe our show, packed, definitely. And if we can get to it.
I was about to say, if we've got time.
If you people are really nice, and if we can get to it, we may even have a little Ted Cruz for y'all tonight.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Honest Answer Radio if we didn't play a little bit of Pappy Ted now, would it?
So it's not all doom and gloom, but I tell you what, we probably need to get this grim, I'd like to get the grim stuff out of the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good enough. Talking about the story out of Duncan, Oklahoma. Here's the lowdown. Australian student. He's like 23, I think. He's visiting his girlfriend in Duncan, Oklahoma. He is a student. Now, he's Australian, but he's in this country on a baseball scholarship.
The most American of sports.
Yep. Guy's name was Chris Lane, okay? And he was from Melbourne. While he was visiting his girlfriend, he decided to go take a jog, which is part of his, normal training regimen. As he goes jogging down the street, he runs by this house, and there's 3 teenagers sitting on the porch. Those 3 teenagers get in their car, and they start following the guy. When they get within range, one of them leans out the window and shoots Chris Lane in the back, where he died there on the spot. All of the accounts I've read this morning said that he never even made it to the hospital. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, just that part of the story right there is horrible. But that's not, the worst part of the story is Chris Lane being killed.
Yeah, that's definitely
The really disgusting part of the whole story is that, according to the police chief, one of the kids told him that they were bored. They were looking for something. They didn't have anything to do. So they wanted to go kill somebody. See the kid going down the street, say, well, he looks like a good one. Why not? They were bored, man. They were bored.
Where did they get the gun?
Where was mom and dad?
That's
One
what
of the
I'm-
teenagers, they were 15, 16, and 17. The mother of the trigger man is trying. She's saying, "Oh, that wasn't my baby. He wouldn't do things like that. He was home with me." So she's perfectly willing to perjure herself right off the bat, say that he was there with her. He wouldn't do that. One of the fathers of the 15-year-old says, "My boy, that just don't sound like him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy." You know, didn't we hear that?
Yeah, he was bored though.
Didn't we hear that last week when there was a story about the three kids beating up the 13-year-old on the school bus? There's that little footage of them walking into the courthouse, and a reporter's talking to the dad, and the dad's like, "He's a good boy. He don't get into no trouble." What really outraged me, though, was here is a case. You know, over the weekend, let me back up. Over the weekend, on Face the Nation, Meet the Press, all of the morning, Sunday morning talk shows, there's Trayvon Martin's mama. And she's having it out about the Stand Your Ground law and gun control, and how now it's her mission to see that these racist stand your ground laws are done away with, and that there's more gun control. Because after all, it was society's fault that puts the guns into the hands of people like George Zimmerman, who are neighborhood watch people. That's the problem in the country. It's not, the problem doesn't lie at home. It has nothing to do with her parenting skills or the fact that she pawned her son off on on somebody, on the father, because she couldn't handle him. Didn't have nothing to do with that. These three boys that beat this kid up on the school bus wasn't their problem. Man, look, they've had a hard life. They lived in poor neighborhoods. One of the kids' mamas, the mother of the 16-year-old, she's in prison. That poor kid, he didn't stand a chance. There's no outrage.
Where is it? Wasn't it on the Sunday shows?
No. They was too busy talking to Trayvon's mama about how racist the situation was down in Sanford, Florida.
But, okay, surely it was all over MSNBC's website this morning, right?
No. See, the problem here is that in this case, the victim was a white guy. And the perpetrators were three black teenagers. Now, unlike the Trayvon Martin case, this kid wasn't doing anything. He was just jogging down the road. Somebody drove up behind him and shot him in the back. This wasn't a case where the kid was jogging down the road and decided to go blast the three guys on the porch in the face and get into a fight with them, and they shot him in self-defense. No. This was a case of a guy just jogging down the road. Now, there's been some theories kicked up about this now. I was looking